When I had my birthday, had video and stuff like that. She had her nieces and they wished me a happy birthday and stuff like that, just totally by surprise. And it was just, we're not there. I didn't get to have any cake, but it was just a very nice gesture and everything and stuff like that.
And in this opportunity, I'm with a beautiful couple that they met through us. And I'm with Matthew and Joanna. ¿Cómo están, chicos? How are you?
Bien, gracias.
Guys, thank you for being here. And this is a great opportunity to show you a little bit more about AFA couples that they met through us. And Matthew, I'm going to start with you because you had the opportunity to fly to Medellin. I think that for the tour in January.
February, yeah.
Yes. And you have the opportunity to have the tour with us. And I want you to tell us a little bit about how was that experience for you and how was the process to finally meet Joanna?
I've done these before, different trips, and because I've lived in Colombia before through work and stuff like that, it's a place I enjoy, and it's just been a long time, so I don't really have friends or whatever, and most of where I lived was in Bogota. So wanted to try Medellin. It's a great opportunity because you meet people that are here looking to do the same thing, meet someone. The agency and everybody's great and stuff like that, so it's just a really good opportunity, and got to meet Joanna.
So you already know a little bit about the culture, Colombian culture. So for you, it was not like something new. And also, I want to mention the fact that you speak Spanish. Mm-hmm. So that makes, you speak very well. And that was like a big difference in the process of dating for you.
Oh yeah, it definitely helps to know some Spanish because otherwise it's just the language barrier on top of everything else and stuff like that. Like you said, culture and whatever. It's just a lot to overcome while trying to meet and get to know somebody. And again, like if you do with interpreters and stuff like that, again, it creates a little bit of difficulty, but it's not impossible. And again, if somebody's really interested in each other, they'll do whatever it takes. I mean, it's great now with technology and everything. Google Translate, I think there's DeepL for another thing, for whatever. And
there are good devices now for getting in touch with the people, but of course, it's not going to compare with the fact that you can be able to have a whole conversation with someone from here.
But again, like you said, with not knowing Spanish, it's not a deal breaker.
Yes.
You can work through stuff. So again, with translators, with translation programs and everything, and if there's a genuine interest, people do what they need to overcome it.
It's great. Thank you so much, Matthew, for that, because in the end, some guys, they come here to Colombia and they start to struggling with the fact that they don't speak Spanish. And of course, this is not a deal breaker, like you say, but it's going to be very, very helpful if at least you can start to learn a little bit of Spanish, because in the end, for example, I think that you already realized that family is very important here, and to get in touch with her family, her nephews, her sisters, and whatever, like that make everything a little bit more easy to get in touch with all her circle.
Yes.
Okay, this is your second time here in Medellin with Joanna.
Yes.
And how was that process to take the decision to finally came here and visit her? Like you was talking and holding conversation for the rest of the year. And how was that moment where you realized like, okay, I want to give myself the opportunity with this amazing girl and see what can happen?
Well, like you said, January, February was the tour. That's where we met. And then we've been communicating the whole time. We talk almost every day, either just small chats on WhatsApp, video, when they have the opportunity. And from that, I got to see, like you said, a lot about her family and stuff like that. She's very good with her nieces. We have good communication. You just can't chat all the time. And then the reason it's taken so long is just trying to find a good opportunity.
The perfect time for both.
Yeah, for her to have availability and stuff like that. So she's not working and I'm not, whatever, and stuff like that, that we can take the time off. So it took about until this November to do it. And like she said, it's been a continuation that I didn't realize that how we communicated through chat and video and everything just roughly carried over the same way. It didn't change from communicating, long distance to being here together.
And that is great because in the end, a lot of guys, they came in with me and they asked me like, Manuela, the conversation with this girl is not very fluent. She doesn't speak to me the whole day, or maybe she answered me 4 hours later. And it's great that you understand with Joanna, like, yes, you are busy sometimes. She's busy sometimes. You are adults. Sometimes you have things to do. And you realize like, okay, we can speak every day, but if she's busy, I don't have any problem. And when you have the time free, you start to communicate and make the relationship more strong.
Yeah, there's days she's busy, tired, we don't get to talk at night, just send a little message, hey, just thinking about you, have a good night. Same thing, see something in the morning or whatever, that all the time, not super needy, but it's just good that we have a continued thing, and it just showed that, there's interest, that what's going on.
Are you ready to get started? Sign up and connect with these real women.
Check out our website at
firstlatinwomen.com.